Once upon a time, in a bustling city, there was a man named David who found himself in the depths of homelessness. David had once lived a comfortable life with a steady job and a loving family, but a series of unfortunate events had left him without a home. David's story began with the loss of his job. He worked for a company that faced financial difficulties and had to lay off several employees, including David. Unable to find new employment quickly, David struggled to make ends meet and fell behind on his rent. As the debts piled up, David's stress increased, and he experienced a string of personal setbacks. His marriage ended in a divorce, and he lost contact with his children. With no support system to lean on, he eventually lost his apartment and became homeless. For months, David wandered the city streets, feeling invisible and forgotten. He carried a small backpack with a few personal belongings, his only remnants of a life that once held promise. Cold nights and hunger became his constant companions as he navigated the harsh realities of life on the streets. Despite the challenges he faced, David refused to let go of hope. He connected with local shelters and organizations that provided food, clothing, and temporary shelter. He discovered a community of individuals who had also fallen on hard times, forming friendships and finding solace in shared experiences. During his time in the shelters, David encountered outreach workers and volunteers who offered guidance and support. They connected him with social service agencies, helping him navigate the complex system of resources available to the homeless. Driven by a strong desire to rebuild his life, David took advantage of every opportunity that came his way. He attended job training programs and workshops that provided him with valuable skills and knowledge. With each passing day, he regained a sense of purpose and determination. One day, David's resilience paid off. He found a job as a maintenance worker in a local community center. The position provided him with a stable income and a renewed sense of self-worth. With his earnings, he started saving money, determined to find a place to call his own once again. As time went on, David's dedication and hard work were recognized by his employer. He was promoted to a supervisory role, giving him the chance to mentor and support others who had also experienced homelessness. With his newfound stability and financial independence, David was able to secure a small apartment in a modest neighborhood. It may have been a humble dwelling, but to David, it was a symbol of his triumph over adversity and a place he could finally call home. David's journey didn't end there. Inspired by his own experiences, he became an advocate for the homeless community, raising awareness about the issues they face and advocating for increased support and resources. He volunteered at shelters, sharing his story of hope and resilience to inspire others who were still struggling. Through his efforts, David worked alongside local organizations and policymakers to improve the lives of homeless individuals. His commitment to change led to the development of additional affordable housing options and increased access to supportive services for those experiencing homelessness. David's story serves as a reminder that homelessness can happen to anyone. But with resilience, support, and opportunity, it is possible to overcome even the most challenging circumstances. His journey from homelessness to stability ignited a fire within him to help others in similar situations, creating a brighter future for those who find themselves without a home.